You're watching Three Men in a Movie. Today we are going to look at the Punisher trailer. Yes, we are.
We are? That's my signature shit now, right? Yes, we are. Yes. I'm Raul.
I'm Hans.
And I'm Byron.
And we're Reunited. You were going to start singing with me, weren't you?
I was.
That shit kicked in.
This is what it looks like when Three Men in a Movie actually has three men.
All right. So, first of all, let me mention that it was his birthday yesterday, so I think it was appropriate that the Punisher trailer hit at the same time that it was his birthday. They probably like synchronized it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be cool. All right. I thought it was kind of cool. All right. So, before we get into watching the trailer, what do we think about the Punisher in general? I mean, obviously, I'm wearing the fucking shirt, so you know what.
Well, before he premiered on Daredevil season 2, I think they weren't doing right with the character in the past 2 movies. You know, it was a Dolph Lundgren Punisher, right?
Yeah.
So that was like, probably the better one out the one that came out recently in the 2000s. But
Little cheat sheet here.
but
Dolph Lundgren, 1989.
Good job. I was 4 years old, so I don't know. But anyway, young people.
We were 8, so we were old.
Yeah.
Millennials.
You guys knew what the violence. Yeah, but like other than that one, and then like the one that came out like earlier in the early 2000s. This one's probably gonna be the king of the crop as far as Punisher goes.
Yeah.
It's like they're going on all stops about the violence and John Berthold in general is just like even though everybody doesn't like being typecast, but he's typecast as that badass character.
Yeah.
No matter what movie he was in. I forget that monster movie he was in.
I shall tell you. I have a list.
Tell me.
So, John Berthold, most notable films as of recently, he was in Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Played a badass.
Wolf from Wall Street. He was dope.
Wolf of Wall Street. What else you got? I'll tell you if it...
He was on Fury.
He was on Fury.
Of course, he was in Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead. He was in Sicario.
Yeah, and Accountant.
The Accountant. And Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that's it.
Plus others. You said Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Then, rewind it to
okay.
Rewind it to
Rewind it.
Juice. And then he's in Wind River, which, I'm trying to entice you to go watch.
Yeah.
All right. So, John Berthold's a badass. Thomas Jane wasn't bad either. In the second Punisher, after like flash forward after the Dolph Lundgren one.
Yeah, John Travolta and stuff.
Yeah, but based on what we've seen in the trailer and what we've seen in him in Daredevil, this one takes it. Yeah. What do you think of it?
Oh yeah, I mean this trailer makes the last Punisher look almost B-level in comparison. And I enjoyed the last Punisher, but I enjoyed it in like a guilty pleasure kind of way.
the Thomas Jane one with John Travolta or Warzone with Ray Stevenson in 2008? Which one? The one with the guy with the messed up face, or the one with
the last just Punisher movie?
Well, there's been 3.
Yeah, I forgot about Warzone too.
See?
Most
people forgot about Warzone.
Yeah. I'm probably not talking about that one then.
Whatever.
That's sounding familiar.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I have a sheet with information on it. I want to use it. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. So, let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
Okay. Metallica?
Yeah, Metallica.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yep.
There's plenty of time now that you're home.
That was graphic.
But it takes you there immediately, right?
Yeah. Well, everybody knows the story, so it's kind of good to go straight to it,
Yeah.
So just like a Baby Driver, they use the music.
Shoot on sight. My pleasure. What do you know?
Edited, synchronized.
I don't know anything. Fair enough.
Ruthless. I like it.
That iconic Punisher symbol, Yeah. It's cool.
Covert CIA operation. She wants to meet that. Homeland. The FBI. Everybody's organized. You and me, we want the same thing. So work with me. On one condition. I'm gonna kill
Three
you.
men are speechless.
Yeah,
It's so amazing. I can't wait for this to come out.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta stay in frame with the camera. I want to get up and go, yeah. I have to stay in frame.
You're gonna see your family real soon.
A lot of gun violence, a lot of blood.
There's usually a lot of cool gun manipulation and stuff like that. I think it's pretty dope.
That's the Punisher.
Yeah.
He's dead.
A lot of headshots in this one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they almost showed it.
Yeah, it's all freaking, it's all cryptid and stuff.
Yeah. Talking about the date, the list of episodes, I know there's 13 of them. They didn't really announce it, although there was a tweet that had some Morse code. So somebody decoded the Morse code and they found out the list of the 13 episodes. Which is kind of cool, right? A cool way to get the fans in there and trying to figure stuff out, you know, like a puzzle and stuff. So I dig that.
They know the nerds would come and do that.
Yes, we did. Somebody did. Yeah. You like doing that too?
Like, can't play the piano.
All right. So notable things that we saw in the trailer that we really want to talk about.
What is all the violence?
That's
Because then everybody knows the story, the family
Yeah.
gets killed and everything. He's on pretty much crazy revenge path on
Yeah.
whoever that did it to him, stuff like that. So we all know that. So I think everybody wants to see this stuff that happens in between all the action stuff and the way the story goes.
want to watch it play out. Yeah.
Well, in this one, it seems more like he's against the CIA, the FBI, like he's against the Punisher versus the world versus, you know,
I think that's
the...
how it was, though. Like, everybody was...
Well, versus the last Punisher was like, it was personal against him by the criminal organization,
Yeah.
whereas him against criminals, where it's like this time it's him against governmental agencies. Type
At
thing.
least the one we give credit to, which is a Thomas Jane one, with John Travolta, and John Travolta is like a drug dealer or something, right?
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kevin Nash is in it as well. He plays the Russian, right? Comes in and beats him up, throws him around, breaks the fucking house. So that is the one that you were talking about.
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, because the Warzone one was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But in comparison to that one, I mean, yeah, you're right. This one, it seems like he's kind of turning it against his old bosses or old generals or whatever. And in that one, it was kind of like just an episode of him going up against a drug lord.
Yeah.
I did find something out that I want to share with you guys about the season. There is a character that was in actually the Warzone movie named Jigsaw. And that guy's the one with all the messed up face and big scarred face.
Did he say, I would like to play a game?
He's riding a little bike.
That's that guy right there.
And it's actually, the guy's name is Billy Russo, who the character from the comic, and this guy is from the comic, so that's kind of a throwback to the comic, and then also for the fans, for the Marvel people, like, okay guys, this is straight up from the comic.
Yeah.
Now, I looked the information up, but they're not really announcing that. The guy playing him is an actor named Ben Barnes, and he starts off as his old military buddy, and then turns into this Jigsaw villain character.
So they probably have some background, some more origin. I think it would be more origin based too, because
Yeah.
Before the family killing, it's probably show a lot of
Yeah.
backstory before that. So that'd be kind of cool to see, because they don't really show the backstory.
Yeah.
You just know he's a fucking badass after all that stuff happens.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool showing him develop how he became such to what he is now.
Yeah. And what we saw in Daredevil too, like, they just showed us, like, okay, this guy shows up, right? And they kind of sort of quickly refer back to the stuff, but don't really show it to us. And in the trailer we could see, right? Those flashbacks in the beginning with his wife and stuff.
And that was like still kind of fresh too, so at least with the show they could bring it back and then come back to it, so that's cool.
Yeah. So, Hans, in the trailer, did you count the gunshots? I tried.
You tried? I think it was 7,682.
Very close. Well, let's see. We can do the count. Yeah, very close, very close. Man, it's like you do stunts and stuff, and we saw you recently doing some SWAT team stuff. What happens, like, in terms of the shots and stuff? I know they're blanks and all, but the shells still fall out, or?
It's based on how they're doing the effects. Because some people, some effects, they just put the blast in there.
Yeah.
Usually you're shooting nothing, and the sound effects and the special effects will be all the gun stuff. Or they have blanks too, just to have the live sound. So it matters which way they want to go.
Because, like, I mean, if Netflix needs a guy to just walk around and pick up empty shells, I'm down for that.
You've got free time?
Yeah.
They have people believe me do that. That's all
Damn.
they do.
I know I should have studied that in college.
Yeah, that's what PE
Oh, so we were talking about Metallica. The song is One, the one that's in the trailer.
Makes sense.
And yeah, and it's from the album Justice for All, which kind of fits in what he's doing, right? He's getting revenge and, you know, getting justice for his family.
On everybody.
All right, guys. So, anything else we want to say before we move on?
Go watch it.
Well, go home.
Go home and watch it.
Yeah, go home and watch it.
When it comes up.
One last thing. I know it was kind of
pay for
encrypted.
it.
Yeah,
Hey, for Netflix.
or borrow it. You know, borrow somebody's account. Not that we do that, but you know, whatever. There was a little encryption in there in terms of the date and when it's released, but I have two possible dates for you in case you're interested. One possible date, questionable but possible, is October 16th. The next possible date is November 16th or 17th for possible release dates. Because, you know, the Stranger Things is being released in October too, so they might not want to do those simultaneously, although we were talking about that, and you're like, you know, what'd you say?
Yeah, but they binge it everything. It's not like, oh, I have these much movies. You know, you can watch all that once. You can go to this, watch all that. You know?
Yeah.
If it
Watch
came out
all
weekly.
13 episodes in one night.
Yeah, some people would do that.
Some people can.
Yeah.
So those are two possible working dates there. And that's what we've got. So hope you enjoyed this week's preview and review and all of that stuff of Punisher trailer and sneak peek information and all that stuff. This has been an episode of 3 Men
And
A movie.